You are now entering the MuseCast.
It just started. It took a second. I'm not used to it.
To the MuseCast episode 80-something.
83.
I apologize. I was absent for 82. But we're back. This is Dick and Ash, and this is Marshall Kemper, owner and black belt professor of the Brazilian top team Merritt Island School of Jiu-Jitsu.
That's awesome.
What's up, buddy?
How you doing?
We're good. We're good. So we're just going to talk for an hour and bullshit about music and jiu-jitsu and all kinds of fun stuff.
Can I start the first topic?
Yeah, you're better at starting topics than I am.
Well, everyone knows this one, but it's like, oh fuck, Ozzy Osbourne died this week. A couple of days ago, he passed away, man.
And Hulk Hogan died today.
What?
As we record.
No.
8 hours ago.
Yeah.
10 hours ago.
Yep.
I did not know. No, man.
Yeah. Cardiac
Holy
arrest.
shit.
Hulk Hogan today.
That's two childhood heroes of ours.
Yeah. Wow. That's crazy. So how old was Hulk?
I think they said
71.
71, yeah.
Damn.
71.
See, he was a big guy, man. My dad passed away early at 62. 60, big bodybuilder.
Yeah, it's tough on the heart.
It can be tough on the heart. And, damn. Oh, and then Ozzy Osbourne makes it to 76, and that dude didn't take care of himself at all.
Not even a little bit.
I mean, I don't want to look, anything I say about Ozzy, like, much respect. That guy had made some insanely good music, pivotal in creating so many genres that followed. So but the guy obviously had a pretty good run.
Let's be real here. The fact that Ozzy didn't last as long as Keith Richards says.
Oh, that's interesting.
Something.
Yeah, it's kind of
There
is
are
weird.
maniacs calling that guy an animal.
Yeah,
yeah.
Absolute thrashers that can't hang with Ozzy Osbourne. So, yeah, a testament. It's like the lady, the woman that lived the longest. I think I heard this the other day. She was almost 110 or something, and she smoked and drank every day.
Isn't that crazy? Was she really a small woman?
I'm sure she was a small woman.
There's something to that, right? Like, if you're like smaller, like less blood has to pump to every area of your body.
It's just everything. It's just the less mileage you're putting on your vehicle. And also, the bigger you are, the more you're eating, the more calories you're breaking down, the more free radicals you're making, which is like that lone oxygen on a molecule.
Yeah,
to get to.
It's like I heard the metabolism, your metabolism affects it. And I also heard the other day, we're talking about this weird, I heard that all animals live for the same amount of heartbeats. So like a mouse only lives, and not exactly the same, but a lot of mammals, a lot of vertebrates live for the same amount of heartbeats. If you take a human's lifetime and the average BPM of the heart, and you take a mouse's lifetime and you take the average BPM of the mouse's heart, the average BPMs are typically really close.
Yeah, if you think dogs' hearts beat a lot faster.
Yep.
So,
Is that true?
Now,
have you checked?
This was something I 100% heard on Neil deGrasse Tyson's Star Talk podcast. And I typically...
Well, I don't like that asshole. He took away Pluto.
Yeah,
I like Pluto.
He did. He robbed us. He robbed us of Pluto. And he's proud of that. He rubs it in our face every time he talks about it.
Although it's a big dig on 10th Planet, because now they should be called 9th Planet.
Yeah. And think
Eddie
about
Bravo,
that.
he should be upset. He should hate Neil deGrasse Tyson more than me.
I bet he does.
Well, actually, it's kind of cool because now he's like sci-fi. His jiu-jitsu is like into the future.
Well, it was the thing. He was sci-fi before because he was
the
10th planet. But now
that's
it's
true.
Like you're 2 planets off.
Yeah. Well, Eddie Bravo's got He's an interesting character. He's got some theories about some.
Oh, the flat earther?
Is he a flat earther?
He is.
Ash is frozen. We'll give it. Sometimes it happens. We'll give him a minute. This is going to be funny if he doesn't come back, though.
Right.
Because me and you just keep talking and we continue looking at, for anybody listening, if we're the ones still.
I hope he's over there going off on him being a flat earther.
Yeah. Yeah, because he's going to carry on and on and on about it. And yet. So while we're waiting for Ash to come out, how long has the gym been open? 6 months?
No, it's a year in like a week.
A year in 1 week?
A year in a week.
In a week. So you guys.
August 3rd.
Okay.
So not like 10 days away.
So you guys
maybe?
opened up right after the belt promotions at the Melbourne school last year.
Yep.
Yeah. Cool.
Right after.
Yeah, because that was my first belt promotion, and that was if Ash comes back, he won't hear this, but that was they promoted me to blue belt, and my first promotion, and it was like emotional for me.
Yeah.
When they put that belt on, and it was Kleber that put it on. No, it was Josh that put it on. And Kleber started singing. I believe I can. I was like, snap me out of it. I was like, oh, you bastard.
You jerk. I was having a moment.
Yeah. I was like, oh, this was like my spot, my time. Right. Yeah. I was like, finally, a year. No, it was 2.5 years.
Yeah.
Okay, he's fixed. So, ladies and gentlemen, Ash said, okay, this sucks, but I'm fixing it now. Sorry. He apologizes.
August 5th will be a year.
August 5th. So yeah, we're right. We're less than 2 weeks out.
Yeah, exactly.
For a full year. And you guys are running at Merritt Island at what's that gym called?
Merritt Island Fitness Club.
The fitness club. Yeah, it's a cool spot. When I got over there the first time, Shay at the door gave me the tour, and that place, it just goes and goes and goes. There's like a little room with the fake grass in the back there on the other end. It's like outdoor gym, indoor gym.
Yep.
It's bigger than it looks from the outside.
It's a 20,000 square foot gym.
Yeah. That's a killer facility. And then
they said if we get busy and a bunch of students, they'll give us a bigger room. They'll charge us more, but they've got a room that's like 4 times that size.
Really?
Yeah.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
Because then if you open it up, then the next step is the decor, the mats, the whole. I mean, it'll be a clone of what the other gym was.
Yeah.
Almost, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's killer. No, it's great because you guys are using right now. You've got the wrestling mats, like the rollout mats in there right now. I find those from the zebra mats because I was used to training on the zebra mats. The difference in those was a big deal for me, like because I didn't wrestle. You wrestled in school, right? You wrestled coming up, and I never did anything before doing jiu-jitsu. I played guitar and was a dropout, but the mats, the wrestling mats, like I had to train myself, still trying to like figure out the right way to maneuver my body on it, because they'll stick. They seem like they're slick, but they're in the gi. They're not. They stick and they grab, and they kept grabbing my knees and pulling like my joints in weird ways when I would roll and bass off of it and stuff. And just
now, if you drop down on your knee, it's way softer.
The impact is so much easier.
Better,
because you're talking those are 2.5 inches thick almost.
And they're kind of squishy.
It's like a really nice pillow. You can body slam your buddy out there. It ain't a big deal. But so before Ash comes back on, how long have you been training? You're a level something black belt. I'm sorry, I don't. Third degree black belt. So
I've been training since 04.
21 years. That's sick. So a level 4 black belt.
3.
level 3 black belt since '04. Like what's the increment steps when you get to black belt?
It's 3 years every stripe for the first 3 stripes, 5 years for the next 2, 7 years for the next, I think all of them.
Pretty much. Yeah.
But when you get 7, you get your coral belt.
That's the other belt after black belt. And there's only there's only 50 coral belts on the planet.
I think there's more than that.
Maybe I'm thinking the red belt. There's a solid red belt.
There's not even 50 red belts, but I think there's, because once Helio died, they said no one else gets a red belt.
That's it.
So I think Hickson was ceremonially given it to him by his father, and his father died not that long. Helio's his father. So I think just so happened he gave his son the last one.
That's it.
And he died, and they were like, "But we aren't giving them out anymore."
Yeah.
I also think it's think how long that takes.
Yeah, because
it's
I can't do
9 years to get your 3 stripes. Then you go another 10 years to get the 5th stripe.
19,
and then you go 7 for the next 2 is 14.
So you're 26 for the first one, and then another 7, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 1, 2, 33 years.
33 years, and you're a coral belt now.
Yeah.
And so I don't know if it's another 21 years or it might go to 10 years.
There's not enough years in the lifetime.
But those people that get it at 18 to 20, 21.
Sure. They got a chance. When they're 60, 70. Because, I didn't really start training until I was 40. I'm 41 now. So I got a year and a half under my belt 10 years ago, and then stopped, and then came back, and then trained for a solid year. So I was a white belt for, all grand total, 2.5 years.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, your average pace, a person who learns well, I think what I hear is 2 years average per colored belt.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
And so then just to get to black belt, you're talking 2, 4, 8 years at best. That's I feel like that's still a bad metric.
Yeah.
because that's perfect training, somebody's after it. 8 years. Well, welcome back, Mr. Chamier.
Yeah, that was interesting.
Yeah, you got all torn up about Eddie Bravo.
Yeah, we said
I was saying, fuck Eddie Bravo, I can take him. I can take him in the octagon. That was, my internet went out. It kind of went out. It got confused and was trying to link up to the Wi-Fi all the way up at my house instead of the hotspot that's right here in the office, and I couldn't get it connect. Anyway, I got it. I'm back up and running. I didn't mean to cut you guys off. If you're finishing out your...
We were just talking because I didn't know what the increments were once you get to black belt. I had asked Marshall. Marshall's a level 3, third degree black belt in jiu-jitsu. So we were just doing the math, right? It took me roughly 2.5 years to get from white to blue. And I'm a year into blue. So 3 years in at the second belt, if it's 2 years per belt, that's 8 years at best to get to a black belt. And then once you get, and we're talking about, there's these other belts. There's a coral belt that comes after black. And the coral belt means you have to go through all of the stages of black. So there's 3 stages. Go ahead.
When you get your 7th degree, you get a coral belt, but it's 3 years for the first 3, so that's 9. 4 and 5 take 5 years each.
So that's 19.
Dang.
6 and 7 take 7 years, so that's another 14. So that right there, we're at 33 years.
Oh my God.
I'm not sure if it's 7 for the next 3 or does it go to 10. So at that point, by the time you would theoretically get your red belt, it'd be like almost 60 years at black belt.
Yeah.
But they don't. I hear they're not going to do them anymore.
Yeah, the red
Nobody's alive to carry the torch on. No.
Yeah.
Well, Helio used to give them out, and he gave us. I believe he gave Hickson, his son, the last red belt, and then he died. And everybody's like, "All right, we're not going to do him anymore because he's
the only
gone."
one that could.
Yeah.
At least Hickson got, like, at least the last red belt was given out was to Helio's best son.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gotcha. So it's done, when you say it's that amount of years per belt, is it literally, I mean, people move at different paces, right? You could get it faster if you were.
You could get it in 15 years. BJ Penn and Damian Maya both got it in 3.5 years.
Whoa.
And both are technically world champs.
Yes.
So technically, Damian Maya did it at like CBJJ. It was like it was not the IBJJF. But he became an ADCC champ later, which is just as hard or harder. But BJ Penn was the first American to do it, and he did it with 3.5 years, went to Brazil and fought in Brazil, and they're like, here's this fucking American beating the shit out of it. Like, how is this fun? How long has this asshole been training?
Yeah.
3.5 years.
That's why they called him the Prodigy.
100%.
Because he was just on.
But could you imagine playing basketball and in 3.5 years you're dunking on LeBron James?
It's crazy. There really are outliers like that. I mean, even, John Jones, for striking, he was the youngest, right, to become heavyweight champ. And, you're talking about
youngest champ, any weight class.
Any weight class. Yeah. And that was what age? Like, when that, like,
21.
early 20? 21. I mean, how is that possible? Right? I mean, technically, it just doesn't seem like that's feasible. There's also, like, a strength that happens as you become, I mean, I'm past that mark, but there's like a man strength that starts to happen as you approach like that early 30s.
100%.
And to have that strength at 21 is just unreal. It doesn't make sense. There's just outliers that somehow you wonder about old souls or just like is this a warrior from another time or something? There's something imprinted into these people.
I mean, if you think about the genes in that family, he's the runt of the family.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's
crazy.
crazy.
Older brothers
Aren't they
are
football
Super Bowl both of them are Super Bowl champions.
Yeah.
And that's the gene thing's a real thing.
Yeah.
Oh, it's totally real. There's no getting around that.
I mean, we've all seen Brock Lesnar's daughter, right?
Yeah.
I have not.
Okay.
She's a shot putter. She's
okay. Imagine Brock Lesnar young with a ponytail and a different gender, but exactly the same as he is, and that's his daughter.
Sounds hot.
She actually
brick wall hot.
She's brick wall hot.
Brick wall hot.
Brick wall hot.
Brick house hot.
Yeah.
Brick house hot. Yeah, we got it. That's a new term.
Yeah. She's mighty.
Oh yeah. Let it all hang out, baby.
Nice. Oh, okay. I mean, I got cut off. It was just the last thing I wanted to ponder out loud about the whole death thing and the heartbeat thing.
Yep.
Is, athletes, obviously, we push ourselves harder. We pump, our heartbeat goes way harder. But the result, it's weird because while on one end you're taxing it, you're also strengthening your system, and your resting heart rate goes down. So while you're right, and so if you have an increased heartbeat for this volume of exercise output, and then you've also got the resting heartbeat, I just wonder where the span of life sits for the amount of heartbeats that happen in comparison to a...
So we could do rough math real quick, and we'll say someone bumps it up to 150 for an entire hour. They're going to be...
That'd be insane. That's
no,
intense.
It would be 100%. But we're just going to do rough math. So 150 for an hour, that's kind of double what the normal person would be, or maybe an out-of-shape person. 75 beats per minute. It's probably a little higher than it should be.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
But that person that's working out for a whole hour at 150, and again, made up number, they probably have a resting heart rate of like 52, 56.
Yeah.
So throughout 23 hours of the day, they're getting 20 less beats a minute, or 25 less beats a minute.
Good point.
After 23 hours, you're talking a substantial amount.
That's
a great point.
Yeah, 52 beats a minute at 23 hours is about 1,200 beats.
Right, to where the other person would be closer to 1,400.
And if that was, what would that be, 70 BPM?
We'll say 75, because that's half of the 150.
75 times 23. Yeah, and that's 1725.
1725.
Yeah,
so it's 500 and something more.
Yeah, great point.
We only beat at our heart 75 more beats in that 1 hour than the other person did.
Yeah. And everything... We know that everything that you do, like that's really taxing on the system, if done in moderation and in small amounts, it strengthens. It doesn't deplete and break it down over, There's
100%.
a little, you can even, apparently, I haven't done it, but like arsenic, you could take little increments of arsenic and you can become immune to that shit. So that's how people can get past that poison
rattlesnake
test.
Rattlesnake venom.
Yeah, that's supposed to...
do that with rattlesnake venom.
But there's they figured out that that's actually might be a cure for something recently.
I believe
specifically snake venom. Amy was just my wife was just telling me about this. I can't remember what it is. I can't remember. It's big news. Look it up.
I'll look it up.
Look it up, Jamie.
Keep going. I got you.
Dementia or something, was it?
Well, that's where my head went to for a second, because we were talking about dementia, but I don't think it was that. It might be a cancer thing. I'm curious to now know. But I do know that there's, what we're talking about also is just, the lifespan of people. And I think we're, I don't know how old you are, Marshall, but I have a feeling we're all in an age range here where, technology is creeping in a little bit for life extension shit. It is happening. There's been some really promising reverse aging shit happening out of China. And it's legit science using, genome therapy.
I got a pancreas I'm holding in my pocket.
Oh, yeah. There you go. Holy shit.
People are legitimately living longer than ever in the history of people.
Mm-hmm.
Like these days, like the lifespan right now is longer than it's ever been. So anybody
it's amazing
says, I should have been born in the 1700s. I was born in the wrong era. No, the fuck you weren't. Hey, this is the best time to feel
Do you know somebody that says that they wish they were born in the 1700s?
I work in construction. There's a lot of like gung-ho. I should have been born with a sword. That
is such nonsense, man. Yeah. Life, they better not complain about their job one day of their life, because they have cakewalk compared to what it used to be to live.
Absolutely. So back to the rattlesnake venom. So
yes, what's up?
Looked it up. The several things. It says that cordyline venom enzymes like ancrod from the Malayan pit viper, but similar to rattlesnake enzymes, can thin blood by breaking down fibrin, potentially preventing clots that cause strokes and heart attacks.
Okay.
So that's
maybe that's
like,
it.
the number one. Then the other ones are cancer. Components like crotoxin from the rattlesnake venom have shown the ability to inhibit tumor cell growth, induce apoptosis, thank you,
Cell death.
program cell death, interfere with the angiogenesis, formation of blood vessels that feeding tumors, and it's still experimental, but it's a hot area of research, targeted cancer therapies. Rattlesnake venom. And then the last one, it helps with bacterial infections and antibiotic resistance, and also pain management.
So I'm a school teacher, and first time I went into another teacher's class, I came in like halfway through the year. You get to shadow a couple teachers, and this lady takes me into this class, and the guy's talking about the cell cycle and what happens if like cancer is uncontrolled cell growth. And he said, oh, you got all these checks and balances in the cell system. He's talking to the kids, getting them all amped up. It was really cool. He said, and bam, we got a problem. Apoptosis. That's cell suicide. And the lady turns and looks to me and goes, that should be the name of a punk band. Apoptosis. I was like, I'm stealing that bitch. It's mine.
Nice. Yeah, well, let's bring it around here. You play, right? What do you play? Do you play instruments?
Play the drums mildly okay these days.
meaning that you used to be.
I used to be fairly good.
All right. You don't have to be so cocky about it.
That was actually me being cocky. So
I can't vouch for how good he used to be, but he's played in here with me and Kyra recently, and it was one of those, like, we started kind of playing a little silly stuff, and then ended up in, like, it was probably an hour, 45-minute long jam that just kept going.
And he just rust off.
He kept getting better and better and better, and I was like,
nice.
And by the end, we're just grooving on all kinds of cool shit. You know how Kyron plays. He's picking off bass licks and having a good time. So yeah, Marshall is a hell of a drummer.
Awesome.
I
Man.
was at one point, but now I can keep a beat for something now, but I just don't play every day anymore.
Sure.
It's that problem we all get with things that we love to do, because I like to do too many things. And Ash and I talk about this all the time, because I try to talk Ash into doing jiu-jitsu all the time. It's become something that I try to do as much as I can. And Ash is like, yeah, but I know I'll love it, and then I'll have to do more and more and more.
It's like
time from other stuff.
It's so hard it's a struggle.
Play drums anymore.
Exactly.
Take warning.
Dude, it's so I've done it before. I went back and forth. I chose martial arts over music a couple of different times for a couple of years at a time, and then I would just gravitate back to the music, and I just all I get to do, dude, is I just basically practice on my own, hitting a bag, doing old drills that I used to know. I miss getting to play with people. I miss getting to play music with people. I can't even make the time to get up with people to play the music. I just get to practice guitar by myself and write stuff, which I like writing. I think it's probably my favorite thing to do with music is writing a new piece. I just love that. But I do miss having more time for that. I feel like it's going to come full circle. I think my entry into jiu-jitsu might happen when Felix turns around 5 or 6, my 3-year-old.
When he's old enough to start doing it.
Because he is every day, I can't see him without him wanting to wrestle. Let's go wrestle. And he's so physical.
He's a toddler, but he's a thick little toddler.
Dude, he's big and strong. If he wants to do jiu-jitsu, I'm in. I'm not going to go to a jiu-jitsu class and sit on the side.
Right.
I'm there. If I'm there, I'm there. I'm in. So then that'll be my excuse.
I'm going to beat all of you little fuckers.
You'd be like Seinfeld. We're all the same skill level.
Yeah.
Framework.
We're all the same skill level in here. Stand up and face me, 6-year-old.
No, I have a feeling in the next, it's a couple years away, which feels weird to say because it's like there's a part of me that's like, feels weird to start as I get older. You know, if anything, I have more aches and pains than ever. But that's just realistic. I think if he's going there, I'm in, and I think he'll really want to do it. I'm definitely going to coerce him into the idea to give it a try, and I think he'll latch on to it in a big way.
Yeah.
So.
Well, and you're still up there in Tallahassee, and you have a great outlet. Jason Adams teaches under Felipe he's got the Crawfordville Zecro BJJ crew up there. And I just found out, because Kyron was up there for spring break 2 weeks ago, that Tim Matthews is a white belt under Jason Adams now.
Oh, cool.
Former vocalist for Dave's Last Night, my friend, he did Aikido for... Man, he did Aikido for I don't know how long. He was going to that Aikido class for years and years. And then I told him, you need to do jujitsu forever. But he's in there. So
right.
You'll have some friends in there. He's going to be a handful. He's 5'8" Army Reserve. He's my buddy who when I go to Tallahassee and we hang out together. If we go to the bar, we fight in the bar. We fight each other. It just happens, and he's going to be such a handful. But you'll be in good hands up there.
Get my hands all over him. Yeah, it'll be fun, man. It'll be fun. Did you say that you're also a teacher, Marshall? Like a teacher?
Yes, like a high school teacher.
Oh, no shit.
That explains the voice and how well he commands the class.
That's cool, man.
I teach buttheads in Orlando.
That's awesome.
Oh, wow. Now, how long you been doing that?
I started in the end of 17.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good run. That's 8 years.
Yeah. That's badass.
That's
so what do you teach in a specific class? What do you
I teach at Colonial High School, like East Orlando. Last year I taught biology, AP bio, and anatomy physiology.
Oh, cool.
That's cool shit. Yeah. That's not like the boring classes. That's like the interesting stuff.
Kind of, yeah.
I think so. It's cool.
Now you have to take biology. So most of the kids are like, fuck this stupid class.
Yeah. I'm having like a weird Saving Private Ryan moment right now. I'm finding out that the professor is a school teacher. Like the baddest fucking dude that I know is like a school teacher. I'm having this like weird moment like on camera here. But that's awesome, man.
I always have like wrestling matches with football players while I'm lecturing.
That's
really?
Yeah. It's like, whatever.
That's the best. Cause then like, he's like, hey, you got a problem? Let's go. Let's go figure it out.
Yeah, exactly.
In a good way, in a positive way.
100%.
Yeah.
Do any of those students translate over to being students with your jiu-jitsu?
I'm so far away that no. Now, a couple of my old Cocoa High students. I went to Cocoa High School, and it's like a somewhat shitty school. And then I taught there for a couple years, or 1 year, and coached wrestling there.
It's one of those schools that they usually have the best football team, but they don't have the highest college transition rate.
Yes.
Yeah, but it's super close to where we're at right now.
Well, they're actually 3-time defending state champs at football.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
But you were teaching wrestling there.
So I taught bio and physical science there, and I was the wrestling coach.
The wrestling coach. Tell me, all right, so were you able to do the wrestling just because you knew jiu-jitsu, or had you also done wrestling? And what is the difference between the two?
So wrestling, I did 1 year of wrestling in high school when I joined the Army. There were a couple people at my gym that were wrestling on some mats, or looked like they were wrestling. They were doing jiu-jitsu. They were training for MMA fights. So I talked to them, and they were like, yeah, you can come train with us. And they were like, yeah, this is a big guy we can beat up. It's going to be great.
Yeah, it's always the big guy comes.
Yeah, exactly. And so we all just were kicking the shit out of each other. It was great.
Hell yeah.
That's great. Is there a general difference though between like with wrestling and jiu-jitsu?
So wrestling, you start on your feet.
Yeah.
You take the other person down. You're trying to pin them. Just stick their shoulder blades to the mat. They're stuck. They can't move. They're pinned. It's over. Jiu-jitsu, you're trying to do joint locks, choke holds. So you're trying to make the other person give up. So you can be pinned. And
understood.
I could pin Dick on the ground, and he could armbar me and break my arm. So it didn't really matter that he was pinned.
Right. Absolutely. And it is does wrestling, it's the practice of the blitz. Is it because it starts on the feet? Is that more of like I mean, wrestlers do really well with jiu-jitsu because they're used to moving around on a mat. They've got good footwork, they're strong, and they've got a lot of pressure and a lot of cardiovascular work. So they do well with it. But there are little things that are different. Like in wrestling, you don't want your back to touch the mat because then you lose. You turn away from the other person to stand up and get away. You turn away from a jiu-jitsu guy, they're going to choke you. You're in trouble. Yeah.
So that's like the opposite rule. Like
right.
The worst case scenario is you gave up your back in jiu-jitsu, and then you're in the worst position to be in.
And that's a little more fighting concept. Like if you're fighting somebody, you don't ever want to turn away from them.
Yeah.
And you can't defend yourself.
I feel like whenever I can always tell when I'm rolling with a wrestler because they're usually really explosive.
Yep.
And like that's because I never wrestled. We were talking when you were offline for a second. I never wrestled, and I experienced that with some of these, strong. They don't even have to be younger guys, just strong ex-wrestler guys who have that explosive energy, and I'm just like, where is this coming from? This is it's great, like it's fun. Like I want to figure
powerful.
It out. But it's like it helps them elevate that game so much more. To be able to utilize that.
Hardest sport I ever did was wrestling.
Really?
It was like a Dan Gable documentary, and he said, wrestling's the hardest thing you ever do. If you make it through wrestling, life's going to be easy. And it's
dude, I've heard wrestling is just so insanely taxing. And so like the wrestlers in UFC too, they're just so damn tough.
Yeah.
They're really hard to knock out. They'll keep plowing through no matter how tired they are. There's something to that. There's a benefit to all these different styles, right? They've all got their own little jewels sitting in them. I don't know if you guys, there's a little bit of a dark turn here, but it is relevant, because we're talking about wrestling and, oh my goodness, I'm forgetting his last name. It's just been a long work week. Wrestler, well, UFC guy. He got knocked out by Masvidal. Askren, thank you.
Askren.
Have you guys seen his recent posts? That is devastating. No. Dick, I don't know if you
hear about him?
No.
Double lung transplant. Oh. He got a staph infection, and it got into his lungs. He almost died 4 times.
Yeah.
So that's the whole thing. The double lung transplant is there's only two.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
that's the
Dude.
whole thing.
And the video of him talking to
It
the
doesn't even
camera
look
in the
like
hospital bed, he looks like a skeleton, Dick.
He
It's
does.
like it's so sad. I mean, it's
Yeah.
just you don't want anyone to experience what this dude's going through.
that's,
I mean, he looks like a different person. It's like you're kind of listening to somebody that has literally passed away.
Yeah.
They're on death's door, and but before the last time I saw him, it was, you know, it was an athlete. He did that boxing match or whatever with Paul Logan or whatever. But I mean, that was just like a publicity thing. He's not a boxer anyway. But I mean, Ben Askren was a hell of a wrestler during his peak time. He was a real someone to really contend with. Really had most of his career in
Two-time Heisman
Bellator.
Trophy winner in wrestling, which is like
Yes.
like the Heisman Trophy of the national championship tournament.
okay.
I think he won it twice.
Yeah. Damn. I mean, that's insane, right? He was
Yeah.
that good. But you just see somebody that was like that. I mean, it's sad. It's a real bummer, but a great wrestler. We were talking about wrestling. Happened. I just saw that this week. My buddy shared it with me. It blew me away. I couldn't believe. Yeah.
I hope he makes it through because we can't
looks
lose
good.
another wrestler.
No, he looks great now. Like he's already probably put on 20 pounds, but I'm telling you, he looked to be 135 pounds in that hospital bed, did he not?
Yeah.
He looked terrible.
Like an absolute skeleton. He looked like a caricature of himself if you were going to make him look like, you know.
Like if you were going to draw a picture of the worst weight cut you've ever seen and make a cartoon of it, that's what he looked like.
Oh, like that
Unreal.
movie, that Stephen King movie, Thinner.
That was him. Yeah.
Yeah, for real. Do you guys ever see the Machinist with Christian Bale?
Yeah.
I will say that motherfucker is like. How many roles has he gone one way and the other?
That was the
Unreal.
Like he did the
first movie I
Machinist
saw.
at 135 pounds. Then he did Batman at like 220.
Yeah.
Then he played
He was
American Hustle. And he was like this plump dude.
Yeah.
Then did the Dick Cheney role, but I think there was a bit of, I don't know how much additional fat suit they gave him on the face.
I think they gave him face, but he got a big old belly for that.
Yeah.
Well, and he lost it. He lost it again and went back skinny for like a
fighter.
Boxing movie, right?
Fighter.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one, but I've seen it.
Oh my God, that's a great movie.
Such a good movie.
Good.
So, dude,
like-
him and Mark Wahlberg,
Like a crackhead.
Yeah. He's really like a crackhead, really.
based on a true story.
Yeah.
I gotta say, I'm behind on my fight movies.
Dude, that movie
movie's
is
great.
one of my favorite. I mean, there's some great boxing movies, but that one's in the top 3 probably. I mean, it's hard to, Rocky's obviously in there, but The Fighter
What's your favorite Rocky movie?
It has, for me, it's Rocky 1.
Okay.
I'm just a Rocky 1 guy, but after that, I have to watch them again as an adult. As a kid, Rocky 3 and 4 were a big deal to me.
As a kid, Rocky 4 was
So powerful.
Longer.
4.
Okay.
That was number 4. I think that was the first Rocky I ever saw, actually, was Rocky 4.
It was mine too.
Yeah.
And then I saw Mr. T second.
That's 3, right?
Yeah.
That was 3. And Hulk Hogan. Relevant.
And
Hogan.
But
with picking up little Sylvester Stallone. Dude, I mean, he was ripped, but that guy's like 5'5" or 5'6", right?
He's Kurt's. Yeah, he's like Kurt.
Yeah, and Hulk Hogan at his peak.
How tall is Hogan?
Massive.
He's like 6 foot, right?
Oh, yeah,
Hogan's
I'd say 6.
Hogan's like
6'3".
Hogan, I think he's 6'3" or 6'4". I think he's a really big individual. You can look it up.
I've never seen him in person. I'm gonna look it up because
I think he's a massive fellow.
I think that I remember his daughter was tall as shit.
Yeah, another brick house hot.
11. Yeah,
another brick house hot. The name of this episode is going to be Brick House Hot.
It might need to be.
I gotta find out. Oh, man. Keep going. It's gonna tell me.
Well, Rocky IV was amazing to me. I just haven't watched it in a long time, and sometimes when I revisit movies, it's like they can be dated. I do feel like I watched Rocky I again not that long ago, and I was blown away at how well it still totally held up.
Right.
It was just such an underdog story, and if you actually know the whole, which I'm not going to go into the full thing.
He wrote it. So Stallone wrote it, the whole thing.
Dude, he wrote it, and he turned down like 150. He was so poor, he literally sold his dog, which was like his best friend.
I remember that. I remember hearing about it.
And he turned down like $130,000 for the script or something like that because he demanded that he had to be the person in it to play.
Yeah, and they were like, "Fuck you, you talking." He's like, "Oh, it's my movie."
Which sounds so arrogant and egotistical, but there's no way that movie would have been what it was without him.
Could you imagine?
That's what it was.
If you wrote what you thought was the greatest metal album ever, and someone was like, "Give me $100,000 for it. We're gonna have this other band do it.
Yeah,
it's great."
Yeah, they're like, "No,
I get it."
A lot of people would go, "Fuck yeah, take it, $100,000."
Yeah, especially back then, dude.
I will ghostwrite the shit out of this.
Then.
Yeah.
That was like $400,000 back then. This was in like what year decade was this?
It was in the 80s.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
70s.
Late
70s.
76. I think it was put out in 76 or 7. So he probably offered it to him in 74. So that money is like $500,000 or more.
Pretty much. And then he apparently did.
You're selling your dog and you're not taking that.
He did come back. He kept showing up to that store waiting for the guy to show back up one day, and the guy apparently showed up, and then he bought the dog back for like 10 times the price or whatever, but he didn't care.
And we're so far past this, but Hulk Hogan was 6'5.5".
Okay, I thought he was huge.
Big boy.
Dude, again, picking up Sylvester Stallone. I mean, that shot where he lifts him up over his head and throws him over the ring. Yeah. I mean, I was just like, oh my God. It looks so ridiculous that Sylvester Stallone was doing anything to Hulk. I mean, he was just so big. Like, dude, you're not going to hurt me.
And he got sued over this, but he stole Chuck Wepner's life. Look it up.
What do you mean?
Chuck Wepner the real Rocky Balboa.
Really?
No.
The guy from like West Philadelphia. He was like, he got some shot. Someone got hurt and he got some shot to fight. And think about it. Who does Apollo Creed remind you of?
Muhammad Ali.
Muhammad Ali.
Yeah.
Muhammad Ali fought Chuck Wepner because someone got hurt or ill.
No, I don't want to hear that he kind of ripped off the story.
And everybody said, "Oh, that's just a coincidence." Chuck Wepner, for like $3,000, fought Andre the Giant.
No way. So the stealing carried over across movies.
Yes. And it was so bad, Chuck Wepner went with like no good lawyer. And this was like in the 90s.
Yes.
Stallone had all kinds of lawyers, and he still lost and had to pay like $1 million or something. 5 million. 10
I had no idea that happened. I'm glad that the dude ended up with some money.
Bayonne Bleeder.
Chuck the Bayonne Bleeder. He was like, and he was like, he almost had an identical record to Rocky. Because if you remember, what was Rocky like 20-11 when he got to fight Apollo Creed in the first one?
Yeah,
because he wasn't supposed to.
Yeah,
he was washed up. Yeah, it was a nobody. But they had to make a fight.
Now he didn't actually give Muhammad Ali a run for the money, did he?
I think Muhammad Ali was like, "Fuck this clown! I'm gonna run over him," and he made a fight out of it.
So there's a.
I gotta see this fight. I gotta see this fight.
They made a movie about this man and his story against Stallone called Chuck. 2016
I think
film.
Chuck, the
Chuck.
real Rocky Balboa, is like the little caption on it.
Whoa. I got to check that out. That's
he
interesting.
sued Stallone in 2003, claiming Stallone used his life story without permission,
And
they settled out of court for an undisclosed amount in 2006.
Yep.
Dude, I hope he got a lot more than, I mean, $1 million is something for sure. That's great. But Stallone's entire career, everything that happened afterwards.
Now, don't get me wrong.
In 1975, Wepner fought Muhammad Ali for the heavyweight title. No one expected him to last more than a few rounds, but Wepner knocked Ali down in the 9th round and he lasted until the 15th round when the ref called a TKO with just 19 seconds left.
Holy shit. That is so close.
It was literally
it was an
fight
old
with Apollo.
It was a washed up bum that shouldn't have been there, and he was doing the damn thing.
Sylvester Stallone watched the fight on TV and was so inspired by Wepner's heart and grit that he wrote the script for Rocky in just a few days.
And now I'm not as impressed that he wrote the script.
Stallone. Oh, man.
I have been wondering if he really bought his dog back.
He watched.
Did he really get his dog back?
And he made something great out of it. But when people hear it now, maybe they're not as bitter about him not being in the Creed movies.
Actually,
really bitter about it. But it's like,
isn't
even, you can't kick Rocky out of it. Bitch, you're not even Rocky.
That's really interesting. This is all new information to me, so I'm processing in real time, and you got a great point there, because is because it would have been. And here, think about this too. It's like he would not sell the movie unless he was in it. You know, it's like because he's a real artist and everything. But it's also like.
It's not your story.
Literally stole his fucking story from somebody.
I made this, man.
Yep.
Because
never gave credit until he was sued about it.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Stallone, come on, man.
Stories are written from inspiration.
Exactly.
From real life situations.
But give credit where it's due, man.
Give credit because especially years later when he fought.
It should have been
Andre the Giant.
How cool would it have been
unreal.
if it said this movie is based on a true story?
Right.
How freaking cool would that be?
You have to get permission for it, and I could, it's one of those things.
No, you don't.
If you say it's based on, I think you have to say it's based on actual events.
All you have now. Unfortunately, I know this very close firsthand because there was a movie made about some things that my father did when he was an undercover federal agent in the 70s. He was undercover in biker gangs in New Mexico and Arizona, and he was trying to bust trafficking of arms across the border. They made a movie about, my father's name is Paul Burke. They made a movie about Paul Baker. And Charlie Sheen played Paul Baker in a movie called Beyond the Law.
Yeah.
He's a biker undercover in the gang. And I used to watch this movie with my dad. And I have this plaque from the Mexican government thanking my father, Paul Burke, for his services, in assisting with this stuff back in the day. And he would tell me, it's like, this guy's name, it wasn't the such and such, it was these guys, the names of the bikers and the biker gang and stuff. And I used to have the vest because the story was he had this vest that it wasn't, it didn't look right. It didn't look dirty enough when the guy made it for him, to go undercover. So they threw it in the dirt. They threw it in the dirt and pissed on it. And then, put it in the fire.
It went all the way.
Probably good. Yeah, it's like it's in the movie. But where I'm going with it is, I was like, well, where's your money? Where's your movie money? Where's the movie money from this movie? And it's like, he's like, fuck if I know. It's just a story. It's some shit I did. Right. And somebody took that story and they said it's, but they even said in the movie it was based on true events. from Paul Baker, but it's a pseudonym. I mean, they use pseudonyms for everybody. They didn't put anybody's real name in it.
Right.
So
interesting.
Rocky could have still been a true story based on such and such, but it would have been so hard to hide that because that's in the public's eye. That's Muhammad Ali fight. That's prime time boxing. Back in the 70s, whenever that was, that's when it was like the biggest sport probably on the planet at the time.
And Chuck Webner wasn't a little tiny dude. He was a big guy.
Said he was 6'5".
Yeah, he was a.
Oh my God!
He's not little.
He was standing eye to eye with Muhammad Ali.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, and then you have a Sylvester Stallone and saying, "Look, I wrote this movie based on your life, your story. I want to tell it. I have no money." He pulls up on a bicycle because he doesn't even have a car. And it's like, I wrote this whole thing. He's pitching it. He doesn't want to split the money with anybody because whatever money he gets, he's got to spend to buy his dog back. You know, he's in a tight spot. So he's like, I'm just not going to go talk to him. I don't even know how to get over to the other state where he's at to go ask Webb.
Are we coming up with excuses for why? So
I'm just saying, it's not like he had like a great situation to offer. And this big boxer is going to be like, so you want to use my story and you want to be the star of it, not me.
You want to be me?
And you're going to play me.
You want to be me. You.
You want to be me?
You.
Yeah. I want to be you.
Wait, the other guy doesn't talk like Stallone. Stallone talks, I want to be you. Yeah. Fuck you. Why is the other guy talking? Fuck you, little man.
Right?
Exactly. And then he's screwed, and then he can't sell his movie for $130,000.
Oh, my soul is an element. My tears are born from pure lament. All my regrets have already came and went. Don't hold me back, 'cause I will walk or sprint. Oh, my mind is spacious like a cave. I was born to be unchained and brave. Everything's starting to just sound the same. Let's show them that our hearts cannot be tamed. Our hearts cannot be tamed. In your words I can hear an ocean. In your touch I can feel the devotion.
All right, I want to put Marshall on the spot for a minute.
Okay.
Because at the gym, Marshall told me the story about he met one of the professional wrestlers who used to wrestle with Hulk Hogan.
Oh,
And
God. Was he a
and
beast?
as I don't know if you remember, I watched WWF when I was
I grew
young.
up, yeah.
WWF. So when I was young, it was like the Undertaker.
It's not the World Wildlife Federation.
No.
Very different.
Yeah.
The World Wrestling Federation.
Yeah, that's
And
what it was.
It was Undertaker was my favorite because he was like just the coolest. You'd beat
Hulk
his
was
ass.
mine.
He'd get right up. Razor Ramon. You remember Razor Ramon?
I remember them all.
Yes.
I was into it.
I think Marshall met Razor Ramon.
Oh, yeah?
Tell him the story. This is great.
So in the town where I have my jiu-jitsu school, Merritt Island, they used to have a World's Gym that changed into a Gold's Gym. It was next to a Publix, and there was a movie theater on the other side of it. So me and my brother were probably 9 and 11. Broke kids, we go to Publix, spend a couple bucks, fill our pockets up with candy, go to the movies because we're not buying movie candy.
Nobody does.
Yes, you gotta smuggle the good candy.
You gotta smuggle the good
Cost
stuff.
more than the damn ticket.
Exactly.
To this day, I still do that.
Right. Well, I'm a jerk. I'm a diabetic. I walk in with all kinds of snacks. I'm like, oh, okay.
I need my candy. What's the matter? You're not the only one that gets sick when he doesn't have his candy.
Right? So I'm in Publix, I buy my candy. My brother's in the bathroom, and I go over to the magazines. Remember when like there's a bunch of magazines?
Yeah, this is
all
supposed to
kinds
be
of
Game
cool
Pros. And
Yeah, you
video
look at all
game
kinds
stuff.
of cool shit.
Auto Trader.
Yeah. So I go over to the magazines, and there's freaking Razor Ramon, little itty bitty shorts on, a muscle shirt that like looks like shoestrings for the
Sheer
strap.
I know the look. Yeah, my dad
He's
used to wear
got
that.
the leather boots up to his knees, hair's greased back. He's got the toothpick in his mouth.
He's in character.
He's in character.
Razor Ramon.
Sunglasses on inside of Publix at 8 o'clock at night. He had just got done at the gym, sweaty. I was just in awe. And he had just changed his name to his actual name. He started calling
Scott Hall.
Scott Hall.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I nutted up. Like I was like, oh my God. And so I was like, oh my God, you're that wrestler guy.
You're the guy.
He looks so pissed off. He puts his magazine down. He said, yeah, I'm that wrestler guy. And he looked so annoyed. Back to his magazine. And I was like,
you're like a little
I knew it. I knew it's so cool. I told my brother, and they're all making, he punked you, man. He said, no, it was him. It was him. It's like, he punked you. I was like, no, dude.
He just said, yeah, I'm the wrestler guy.
Yeah. I was like, it was the coolest thing ever. I was like,
Yeah.
boy. So years, my brother and his friends go, Razor Ramon was going to beat your ass that day. I was like, well, fuck y'all. So 20 years later, I'm at a submission-only grappling tournament. They don't count points. You just go till someone taps and you win.
Uh-huh.
Talking to my friends, and I look, here comes Razor Ramon. And I'm already like in the mood, like, all right, it's like time to kick somebody's ass.
You're in the zone.
I'm in the zone.
You're there for submission or nothing.
Yes. So he comes walking by, and it's just perfect timing. I caught him as his foot's coming up. So he's got no balance on that side. And I shoulder check him. Bow! Spin him around. And I turn and look and said, watch where the fuck you're going, old man. And he said, what did you say? I said, get the fuck out of here, old man. And he looks at his friend and looks at me, looks at my friends, and walks off. And everybody's like, oh shit, you're not an NWO fan? I was like, it's like, dude, that was Razor Ramon. I was like, I know who the fuck it was. You didn't like wrestling? I said, you punked me as a kid.
For 21 years.
And I was like, got him back.
Nice, man. Wow.
And then his son goes on to, because submission only. So his son is a belt level below me and a skill level below me. Both of us super heavyweights. Both of us doing the absolute.
Mm-hmm.
I get done with my weight class and then the absolute, and he comes over and he's like, damn, dude, how'd you do that? That was really, and we had a little talk, and he's like, oh, thanks, man. And Razor Ramon's kind of look, and it's his son, so he's like, all right, this asshole's helping my son. And then he goes on and has a hour and 15-minute long wrestling match, and he went. And the guy was like, they were almost the same size. He had another hour match later. It was nuts. I went and congratulated him after.
Yeah.
And so now him and I are kind of buddies.
Okay.
And then after I beat, he was on the Ultimate Fighter, Jeremy May. I beat him in the absolute of the advanced no-gi. And then his son comes back, damn, dude, how'd you do that? Well, I saw it's a knee bar, and I showed him how I did it. He's like, oh, it's really cool, man. Thanks a lot. And Razor Ramon comes up, and he goes, hey, man, thanks for helping him. Good to see you again. And shook my hand. And I was like, He remembered me from 20. He didn't fucking remember. But in my mind, I was like, he remembers.
Yeah.
Remembers.
I didn't get the end of that story when you told it at the gym. I didn't know that his son was in the tournament too. That's cool as shit.
That's cool.
But so that's great though. He punked you when you were a kid. You held on 25
And I'm
years.
sure
And
he wasn't even mean. He probably was just like, look, bitch, I don't get much time. People are always fucking. You don't even know who I am.
He was in character, and he was giving you the character. Your
and
friends,
that's what I thought.
Your friends and your brothers were the assholes telling you that he punked you.
Because to me, it was the scary guy. Because he was always the bad guy.
Yeah, Razor.
Yeah, yeah.
I just thought it was so cool. I was like, oh, fuck, it's him.
Yeah. It's fucking him.
Exactly.
Dude, that's a great story, man. That's congratulations on. I mean, talk about a full circle moment. I mean,
Full
that's so
circle.
cool.
And
Yeah.
we talked about it at the end.
Yeah.
I was almost gonna say like, "Hey, dude, you were a dick to me when I was fucking young." But
Yeah.
Like what's whatever.
yeah, exactly. Like, who cares?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We looked at it like, "Hey, you're helping." My son had a couple questions, said you were cool to him, but
Yeah.
whatever. Thanks.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
That's super cool. Running into people like that randomly is, I've been seeing it a lot. Ash, your friend, I don't know if you want to say his name, but he's your buddy, and he comes to UFC fights sometimes when I'm up there.
Yeah.
But he posted online today. He just bumped into in Publix. What's the Poirier who just retired his last fight?
Dustin.
Dustin
Poirier.
Got a picture online with Dustin, your buddy.
Oh, that's probably. He tried to send me a text, and I haven't even seen what it is.
Are they down south, or is he in Louisiana?
I'm not sure where he is.
Okay.
I mean,
That's one of his favorite fighters. That's a huge deal for him. I mean, and Dustin's great.
I think that's most people's favorite fighter.
He's such a nice guy. Yeah. He's had some battles, and I actually did not get to watch the fight with him and Holloway. This last one, I don't even know who won. I don't know who won.
I haven't seen it.
I think I know who won, but I don't know for sure. I got to track it down and check it out. I've just been so damn busy.
If it gets spoiled, I don't care if it gets spoiled. I'll still
Don't
watch
spoil
it. Don't spoil it.
Don't spoil it.
No, so I can't read how much.
We also had
a high.
oh, this is the same one. Yeah, we're at an hour and 5.
Oh, okay.
Hour and 4.
So 20 minutes in there.
Yeah.
About 20 minutes for Ash. Ash had to go out to the Fat Shack for a minute. But no, so Marshall, before we're done with this, you're holding a tournament here locally.
Yep.
Tell us and whoever's listening about this tournament.
So Vieira High, August 16th, we're putting on a gi and no gi tournament. We're going to do a takedown championship in there because I know a lot of people say they don't get practice doing takedowns. Everybody pulls guard. So this way you're going to be in the tournament mode. And if you're signed up for jiu-jitsu, it's just $10 to enter the takedown tournament. It's only going to be a 2-minute round. First takedown wins.
I read the flyer. I read the flyer. That sounds really cool. It's like takedown, whoever's on top at the end of the scramble.
So if I go to take you down and you hip escape and kick me over,
and then it's like a pin. It's almost like wrestling.
It doesn't even have to be a pin, just on top
position.
Holding them. Exactly. Yeah. Top position after the dust settles.
Sounds fun.
Sounds fun. That's cool, man.
So we got nice custom medals for everything, but for the takedown, I'm buying a bunch of little suplex trophies.
Oh, sweet.
You can leave with your chest high, like I slammed maybe you just head snapped them and pushed them over. But you're going to have a suplex trophy.
That's awesome. So how do people sign up for that?
So we're on Smooth Comp. It's like supposedly the best software for combat sports. They help run super smooth brackets and smooth competitions. And they are called Smooth Comp. We are second or third because it's coming up so quick. We're one of the first tournaments that pops up for local events.
Cool.
Awesome.
And you got, I think I've done a different one, not Smooth Comp. I did a different one with the, it was New Breed.
New Breed.
And so similar thing, right? You'll go on a Smooth Comp, you kind of register, you make a little profile, like a fighter profile on there, and then you can sign up.
So you can sign up.
Pay and through everything on the app.
Yeah. And it's called Brevard BJJ Open.
Brevard BJJ.
Okay.
Yep. And it's
And
mainly,
we'll put a link to it too in the description here.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
and it's mainly just to help all the people in Brevard County that have never competed.
Yeah.
Because
Nice.
sometimes some of these tournaments are $140. Ours is going to be $70.
Mhm.
Some of them
Nice.
are 140, and it's an hour and a half away.
Yeah.
Mm.
And then you're there all day long. Vieira is like the center of the county.
Mm-hmm.
I think the furthest you could live in either direction is a half hour away.
Yeah.
I mean, if
I mean,
you're
beautiful.
in Scottsmore, it's a half hour away. If you're in Nico,
Yeah.
you're a half
Yeah.
hour away.
Brevard County is long, and there it's like 89 miles north to south, but it's only like 15 minutes across.
Right.
Wow.
But Vieira's right in the middle.
Yeah, it is.
So
Sweet.
That's
Awesome,
gonna be
man.
Super cool.
should be a short, quick, cheap day rather than spending a bunch of money. What happens if you lose in 2 minutes? You spend $140. You're out in Orlando for 6 hours. You're like,
Yeah.
this blows.
Yeah.
So it's just something you can see whether competition is your style or not. Because there are some people that don't like it. Some people that don't ever try it because they hear bad. So, oh, screw that. We went to a competition last month. Took 8 hours. I lost real quick. I spent $140. Sucked.
Kyron's done one. He's done one competition, my son, and he's still a white belt. He was like a 0 stripe white belt
Right.
at the time, like less than 6 months. And he came in, he had 3 matches and he lost every one. But he had a great time. He was just like, I wasn't ready for how intense it was going to be.
Right.
He was like, but
Mm.
he's you know Kyron Ash. He's just smiling. He had a great time.
And that's a
Yeah,
lot
yeah.
of kids' first tournaments because they're used to at the gym. Sometimes everybody's just playing fun.
Yeah, well, you're making friends at the gym, especially the
Yeah.
kids. The kids
Yeah.
are making friends at the gym.
Yeah.
There's it's boys and girls, and it's like it's Kyron's at a weird age where he rolls with the younger kids, but he also rolls with the men, and he goes to the adult classes, and he just wasn't worried about it. And it's
Right.
like if he wants to do another one, I want to try one. I mean, at 41, my goal would just be I don't want to get hurt.
Right.
I just want to go and compete. And if I win or lose, as long as I don't get hurt and I walk away from it, then it's an experience. Then,
Exactly.
And I feel like it's something that everyone who does train should do
Should
it.
try a competition.
Yeah.
It's going to be the best real life test for the skill set that you've acquired.
Yeah.
For a potential like real life scenario,
Yeah.
like if you're in the street somewhere, competition is going to elevate it where training
100%.
doesn't.
Because that's somebody that at least should know what's going on.
Yes.
I don't want to say it to the blue belts out there. Probably kick the blood out of an untrained person fairly easily.
Yes. Yes.
That's what I hear. I can't speak because I'm only at a certain level and I can't speak above my level. But what I hear is that like a mid-range blue belt, like that skill set, should be somebody who, no matter the size, an untrained attacker, you should be
Yeah.
able to handle them
Without a
without issue.
Right.
And I don't go around picking fights, and people don't typically pick fights with me because I'm a pretty nice guy. I like making
Right.
friends.
Same scenario.
But I also go out and I am not like, after training for as long as I have, what is different is my honest confidence in myself. My honest confidence in myself, because I know I'm not going to go out and defend myself against somebody like this guy. But your average person, like, I'm just not worried, you know?
Yeah. No,
It's
I
like,
understand.
Typically, people that are trained, they don't go causing trouble
Exactly.
unless they're really messed up in the
Unless
head.
they're
That's-
Sean Strickland.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there's a few cannonballs out there, but
Get my ass kicked by Sean Strickland. That would be fun, man.
oh, I know it would not be. I don't
No,
think
it'd be
so.
terrible.
I don't think so.
Probably got suspended, right?
No, what do you
Yeah.
do?
Oh,
Yeah.
so him and another guy were cornering somebody from Extreme Couture. And the guy TKO'd him, turns to Sean Strickland and goes, "Suck my dick, motherfucker." And the gate kicks in and he two-pieced him.
Two-piece the guy.
Whoa.
Ron Strickland kicked in the fucking cage and two-pieced him.
Oh my God!
Shit.
Turn around. And
So he's
Suck my dick.
wow. How long is he out for?
They just said he's suspended. I think the hearing maybe today or next week.
Whoa.
And it's like, damn.
Yeah. No, he's got a lot.
He should have handled himself a little better, but
Well, that guy's got. I mean, he admittedly has demons that he's fighting.
yeah.
So it is what it is. Gentlemen, this was a great talk. I have my phone is blowing up with something I think I need to go handle. So I do need, I need to get off, but we're past an hour anyway. Here we are. We're about to arrive at an hour and 13 minutes. Dude, it was great getting to meet you. I'm going to put absolutely. I'll meet you in person at some point, I'm sure. Yeah. And I will put the links for everything happening with your tournament on the 16th of August in the show notes, and we'll also be making clips of this for Facebook and Instagram and stuff, so you'll be able to share them that way as well, like shorter segments too.
And the Merritt Island Top Team has a Facebook page.
Give me all that.
I don't know.
Send me links.
Instagram page. I can give you the Top Team Facebook page, and when we do when we share the clips and the little pieces, we'll tag the Merritt Island Top Team.
100%. 100%.
You need to find whoever's running that Merritt Island Top Team, because they're doing the same thing that Coach Edgar used to do with the Melbourne one. And every time they share something, it's for friends only, and it's not like the little world symbol. Like, gotta
for public. You want public sharing.
They keep being like friends only posts.
I don't know.
Public. So I hope you get to the bottom.
We'll get the social media happening.
I don't do that stuff. I have
people for that.
I have my face. So you're a my face friend. He's now a my face friend. Yeah.
And this is your face watching the MuseCast. Thank you for sitting in through this. And we'll catch you on the next one, guys. Peace.
Have a good one.
Hey guys, if you're enjoying the podcast, that's awesome. We really appreciate it. But you should check out our full actual web series if you have not seen it yet, because this is where we put all the effort into a production. It's a sci-fi comedy, but we're a rock band, and so we put music videos inside of each episode.
No views but your own easy escape. Don't pay no mind to what they say. They're in their own world anyway.
Each episode features a new singer on each song that we unveil within the episode.
And will they
all unique singers from the Southeast region, most of them from right here in the Florida Panhandle, and all independent, unsigned, unknown artists until now.
No matter how hard I try, turn it down.
The premise of the show, Ash and I are a couple of bonehead guitar players living off the grid, trying to save humanity, which has been brainwashed from an artificial intelligence stripping us away of our creativity and our creative spirit.
We developed a mind travel machine to go into people's brains and collaborate with their inner muses, bringing back music that is completely organic from human muse collaborations. Enter Cue the Muses. You know what, we're kind of getting sidetracked, man. There's only so much time for frequency absorption. We need to hop on it. Can you fire up the cadence tubes?
Yeah.
And I'll go ahead and get my shoes tied.
Okay. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button and click the little bell. Tell YouTube that we matter, that you like us, and that you want to see more of us, because that's the only way that happens. Stay tuned.